Morning, people. Thought I'd jump on today, just have a little discussion about our goalkeeping situation. More to the point that Vicario is starting to worry me a little bit. I'm seeing it around a lot of the socials, and Spurs fans that I talk to all the time are saying the same sort of things, that it's just typical of Tottenham's luck to sign a goalkeeper that shows so much promise in the beginning. Confidence, verbally he's really good, because he's I won't say I don't like a goalkeeper being a captain. I know Lloris was captain for years, but I never liked it. I like someone in the centre of midfield or centre defence being our captain. Maybe that's just old school from when I used to play football. I think they can see the game better and they're amongst the game, if that makes sense. But yeah, I'm getting quite worried about Vicario's form, and he's shall we say, lack of confidence with the ball at his feet. He's looking very shaky at the moment, which, don't get wrong, change of manager, a little bit more confidence bringing it to the side may change him completely, and that's what I would hope for, if I'm honest. But he has been pretty bad recently. The game before Frankfurt, he was awful, as you probably remember. Made loads of mistakes, really shaky. Had a decent game against Eintracht Frankfurt, to be fair, so I'll give him that little plus. So he did play well in that game. But then, almost in Tottenham's way of being so inconsistent this season, he's been really inconsistent, because then against Forest, he was at fault at 3 of the goals. I know one of the goals was disallowed, but like I say, he was only like a shoulder offside. If you actually look at it, it's not that far offside, so it could have been given, if you know what I mean. Poor goalkeeping. And the one where he comes out for the cross and just totally misses it, to me, is just unforgivable, if I'm honest. I think that's just like amateur goalkeeping. But he has got pluses. What I like about him is his confidence. He's certainly not shy and shouting at players when they're doing certain things wrong. I like that about him. That's sort of like sort of captain material. I wish we had someone like him on the field, really, that would do that, because he'd be like straight away a captain, I think. Again, my opinion, I don't like a goalkeeper being captain, but that's just my opinion. I prefer a centre back or a midfielder, as I've probably said before. But yeah, I mean, I'm just a little bit worried about him, really, because he's making lots and lots of mistakes now. It's just Tottenham's luck that he comes in, like I might have said before as well on one of my posts. Like he looked so promising when he came in, and in certain games he is extremely promising. And then we've had this big problem with from the corners last season. Remember when they was pressuring him and making him make mistakes. But then again, that's down to another poor part of Ange's management of defence, which is my biggest grudge bearer with Ange Postecoglou. I think he's an atrocious defensive manager. Now, I know he comes out and says that's all I want is all attack, but you can't have that. You've got to have a bit of stability at the back. That gives the forward players the confidence to go forward and use their flair and score goals. And I don't know if you noticed recently, we don't see very much of Ange anymore, because they're all so scared. They know they can score 3 goals, they're probably going to let in 5 or 6, because the defence is so shaky. That confidence builds from the back. So I thought I'd have a little look at our goalkeepers and have a little chat this morning about, and hopefully you can get in touch and say what you think. Because obviously you've got Vicario, Kinski, Brandon Austin, obviously still at the club, and Josh Keeley's at Leyton Orient, doing really well, so he's another very good prospect. Forster's going to be out of contract anyway, so I think he'll be let go. That's what I would want to happen, because let's face it, he's not up to the right standard now, is he? Bless him. I know he's a really good character around the change rooms, but that's not really what we want. We want a goalkeeper that can be trusted when we need one. Kinski, again, when he came in, when Vicario was injured, as we probably were aware, done really well for quite a few games. Then started to get a little bit shaky as things went on. But then again, what I'm saying is the problem is when you've got a shaky defence in front of you, it sort of, that bleeds into him, and he started to lose his confidence. He's hardly played, I can't remember him in a game now. Has he played since Vicario's been back? I don't think he has played. But again, so he's not had a chance. And then we've got Brandon Austin, which I feel so sorry for. You think Brandon Austin been in the club for so many years now, he got his chance. I don't count him in the game, but he came in and played a game. I think it was when Vicario got injured. Was it a game or two? And absolutely played a worldie, played a blinder. And then we signed Kinski, and he was chucked straight out of the team again. I thought that was extremely unfair. Also demoralising for his confidence, if you think about it. He might know when he gets his chance as a blinder, and they still don't play him in the next game. And they bring some strange young kid in from another country's league, where he's not even used to playing Premier League football or seeing Premier League football, if that makes sense. Well, he probably was used to seeing it first on telly everywhere, but being a part of it, I mean. So who knows what Brandon Austin's future lies, or where it lies, shall I say. But if I was him, I would be trying to push for a move if he's not taken on. I would like to see him given more of a chance, especially as he's come through the ranks. I'd like, again, I think for me it all goes back to the manager situation, because I think if we do get another manager that starts to build some confidence in the team, especially in defence, I think Vicario may come back into form again, and you might see him be a bit more confident. But it's a real tricky one for me, because we all know a goalkeeper is like, it's the anchor of the team. If you can rely on him to do his job, then it gives the confidence then flows upwards from there. In my humble opinion, but he needs to learn how to come for balls, for crosses. He's really bad at that, dominating his penalty area. And like you see with the weak hands, the weak wrists, when the balls are coming into him, and he's sort of fist punching them when he could easily catch them. That's a great bear in mind of modern goalkeeping, to be fair. You know, Peter Shilton and people would net the pass, or Ray Clements, when they would do a dive, and they would be diving like five feet in the air sometimes. The ball would be right out by the corner, and they would hold it and land and hold the ball. And I just think that's like a thing of the past now. They run out, and sometimes nowadays the ball's coming towards them. And I know they say these modern balls move a bit, so that may be a contributing factor. But it can't always be. Like sometimes they're coming in at not even that high velocity, and they're coming out and just punching it straight out. Again, it's all right if you get it clear and way out the area, but a lot of the time they're coming out, they're sort of mispunching it straight to the edge of the area, straight for another attack. Like, it's so easy, just come out, just claim the ball, calm the situation down, and then start playing again. Yeah, so it's an interesting one, because obviously when I was a player, I was a forward player, striker, winger. I was a decent player, never done anything great really, but I was okay. So my visions or my understanding of football is more as a forward player. Be interesting if any of my subscribers or anyone on there could, who are defensive minded, or goalkeepers maybe, could give me a shout, give me your lowdown on what you think about them. I'm just in a bit of a conundrum with it at the moment, because we seem to have so many goalkeepers there, and are any of them good enough? I don't know. Yeah, so that's for me today. I thought that's my little input. Looking forward to... am I looking forward to it? We've got a Liverpool game next. But before that, tonight, you've got Arsenal playing Palace. And if Arsenal don't get a result, I think they have to win, then Liverpool got the title anyway. So either we go to Liverpool next week and at Anfield, and we get beaten by them and they win the title by beating us, or we go up there next week and they are completely stress-free, nothing on them because they've already won the title, and then they just go to town on us. That's what either way, I'm not really confident about it, but who knows. Spurs always surprise us all different ways. Tottenham, it wouldn't put it past me, or it wouldn't surprise me, should I say, if Spurs went up there and beat Liverpool at Anfield. Honestly, it wouldn't. The season we're having. Yeah, and after that, we've got the Bolo Glint game, the first leg at the Tottenham Stadium, which I really think we've got to get a decent lead in that game, because going away, it's on a plastic pitch, unless you didn't know. It's on a synthetic pitch. It's going to be freezing cold up there in Norway. So, and they're a decent team. The home game against us, they're going to have some of their better players missing as well. So it's our chance to get hopefully a 2-goal lead if not more, preferably, so that we can sort of go up there, not relax, but we can understand we might take those conditions quite difficultly, and we may even sort of draw or lose that game. But if we can lose it by 1 goal when we've already won by 2 or 3, 4 potentially, we'll get through, and hopefully we're in the that'll see us through to the final. Then obviously after the second leg of the Europa League, we've got Crystal Palace, which I'll be at, and I think and hope there's going to be a protest organised for that one as well. So again, if someone sees me, come have a chat, let's have a little chat about it. I enjoy it. I'll probably be going in the Nick. I'll go into the Bricklayers Arms for a pint or so before and after the game, because I'm not buying any drink inside the stadium. I'm not giving Daniel Levy any more cash. I go to the games to support my team because I'm a Tottenham fan, and that's very important to me. As demoralised as I've been this season, they're still my team, and I love them to bits. It's hard. They make it bloody hard sometimes. But yeah, I'll leave it there. It's good timing for the video. Please like and subscribe and tell people about the videos if you enjoy the content. Yeah, and get involved with the conversations, because I love having conversations with people. And if you look down, you'll see that I talk to everyone, have pleasant conversations. If you're getting abusive, then I'll just say thank you and wave you off, because I'm too busy for that sort of stuff. And yeah, I hope you have a good day and get involved. Come on, you Spurs!